What's up, Lucy? What's up, Lucy? Good afternoon. I'm Drew Pittman. This is day 9. I'm at Granada Hills. So this is Project Granada. Hey, Lucy. Let me show you Lucy. I probably need to make sure I have permission to show the dog on camera. 1 second. This is Lucy. Hi, Mama. Hi. This is Miss Pacheco's dog. She's quiet. She follows me around. She does her own thing. Good news. Nothing but good news. It seems like it's been nothing but good news. Okay, so officially, you guys haven't met him yet. If you don't know, now you know, because I haven't let YouTube know yet. We're doing our first official applications and interviews this Saturday, right? We're actually taking on employees. I told you guys before in the last video. I'm very excited. I've worked with different crews. I've held many of lead positions. You know, I worked for Yoshinoya when I was like 15 years old. I worked there until the time I was about 21. And I moved up every time I came back. Anytime that I left Yoshinoya, I came back, thank God, not only because of my work ethic, but just my determination, you know, my reliability, you know what I'm saying, and my personality and my customer service, you know, my able to rotate allowed me to move up in that company. And due to me moving to Texas, you know, unfortunately, insubordination issues, it put me in a position where I can never go back. But that's all according to his plan. Back to what I was saying. Working with Yoshinoya when I was 15 to the time I was 21, working with different, anytime I was working with a job, whether it be warehouse, mostly it was warehouse after that. I've always had the ambition to move up, and I always had the mindset to kind of like know how to plan things out or to have my own way of planning things out. But I also had a team membership mindset. I've always been a team player. Playing basketball, I was always the number one person where it could be 21 to 2 points. And I would still be over here rooting the crowd on, like, we can do this, come on, guys. And my coach would be like, Dree, shut up. And nothing ever killed my pride or my spirit. Like, I was just always still ready to go after that win, to come home with that win, no matter what. You know what I mean? And no matter what, we kind of, you know what I'm saying, we still took an L. But the point is that I always had a leadership mindset, and I always had a team player mindset. And for me to be actually standing 3 years deep into my own company and working by myself, and I've worked with other people. I've tried to work in crews and things like that. My actual first time that I had a crew and I had to lead that crew onto a cleaning project was for a foreclosure cleaning project, which you'll probably find on one of my older pages when I started to try to vlog and, you know, keep information about what I was doing. But anyway, that was my first crew. I had 6 other people come and help me. So altogether it was about 8 of us, because my partner at that time was Fernando Flores, a plumber from from Inglewood, from Hawthorne, California. And me and him was tag teaming, you know, houses and you know, trying to up the game, up the ante on what we were doing as self-made entrepreneurs in this field. And unfortunately, us as partners, we didn't make it. But at this time of doing the foreclosure project, we did the best we could. And because he was Hispanic, it just made it a plus that, you know, it wasn't nobody we couldn't talk to. It wasn't nothing that we couldn't get done. It wasn't nothing that we couldn't tag team. You know what I mean? We both had our strengths. We both had our own mindset. We both were able to be leaders and take initiative. But since him, you know, some troubles happened with him and he fell off, and you know, I got distracted with other things that I thought that may be more important. Like I said, we weren't able to make it, but God led me back here and has helped me ever since to keep my life on track and to keep me focused on what it is that I'm doing now. Back to what I was saying, working all throughout my life, I've always been a team player. I've always been a cheerleader. I've always been a rooter, you know what I mean? And also was able to lead. Like, I have good ideas, I have good leadership skills, and I think I have good planning as well. And whatever fancy words you want to put on top of that. So when it comes down to managing projects and things like that, I always had a vision to be able to walk on site, meet with the contractor, get the job, bring my guys on, and it be an ongoing situation, or a very healthy situation. Mind you, in the professional world, this probably hasn't been done correctly because a lot of people are hand over fist, insurance issues, licensing issues. So it's a lot of things that are really kind of kept quiet. We do whatever we can to try to bend the rules and make money versus having to go get a permit every single city that you're working in. So it's like I understand, what's important, what's not important, what can be overlooked and what can't. The fact still remains is that now I'm in a position where I'm taking my business even more serious as the day that I said that I was going to do this, to make sure that there's nothing that you can ever catch me up for. There's nothing that you can ever question me about. You know what I mean? I have a permit to work here. All my guys are good, certified, trained, and insured, and we all do our job correctly. And it's just one of those NSU things. If it sounds a little cocky for me to say that, but it's, you know what I mean? Just like with me, I want to make sure that I've done everything that I have to do to make sure that I'm the individual that is going to look at it as reliable, certified, verified, and capable. And I do that for my guys too. So I've already had some troubles. You guys are going to be seeing a lot more. For all of my supporters, anybody that's helped me, been there with me, rooted me on, supported me, hired me, been there, worked with me, all of that, I want to send you a big thank you so much. Hugs and kisses from a distance. I mean that from the bottom of my heart to the top of my head to the bottom of my steel-toe boots. I have a crew coming in. I asked for 25 employees. I asked for 25 people to come in, and for Rosemead, it's going to only be 6 people. I've talked to 3 different contractors, well, 2.5. If we're talking the book of spades, we'll say I had 1 in a possible. But everything's a possibility, but I'm positive about each and every one of them. So I say, let me get 25 employees. I'm going to get them under my belt. They're going to work with me side by side. The company is already split up in 3 ways. Now, I know I'm doing a lot of catching up. And if you're still watching after 7 minutes, then I know that you're actually interested, and that is support and love. Okay, so I'm not going to break it all down now, but trust me, it's a lot more coming. Like I said, Rosemead starts on the 10th of July. So July has a lot coming, and it's going to be a beautiful situation. I have some of the most steady, solid individuals that I believe can be the first founding family of NSU as a company. So I'm stepping in from social proprietorship to LLC as an actual company, and with everything that comes with it, I'm up for the challenge. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not even really worried about the work anymore, because I know that's going to come. I'm more so ready for the counter of everything that is needed, and where I need to make sure that I'm covered at as far as just being anywhere to be able to work anywhere. I feel like I need to take a breath of air. Am I talking too fast? So this Saturday, my plan is to meet down with these people, have a face-to-face with them, really find out what it is that they want to do, what type of person that they are. I have 2 weeks to get this crew together for Rosemead. Now, I could easily go off of my instinct and say God sent me 10 people, which is what I have in my pocket right now. Now all I have to do is pick the 6 most reliable that I think is going to fit the job. But in actuality, God is just showing me that it's happening. So therefore, I still have to use my instinct and my skill to not only learn during this process, but to actually assess for myself, because now that I am an actual business owner, I have to think about the long run. Because I'm actually thinking about expansion. I'm actually thinking about, are these people going to last long, and where are they going to take it, and what can I offer them besides a check every week? I have so much that I want to be able to do with this, and the people that I've been aligned with so far, it's worked tremendously. It's been a beautiful situation. It's been an awesome situation. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. You guys are going to meet them. Saturday we'll be filling out forms to make sure that they're okay with being on camera. We'll probably have interviews or certain discussions that actually happen on camera, for not necessarily for personal issues, but kind of for entertainment issues as well, for entertainment as well. If you guys are checking up, you're seeing everything that I went through, everything that I'm doing to actually accumulate and create this company. And I couldn't have done it alone. I have so many people that's helping me and supporting me in ways that would really make me break down and cry at any moment. And But at the end of the day, I still have to keep pushing forward and be as professional as I can with the situation that I've been dealt, with the cards that I've been dealt. My battery is going dead, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up real quick. Saturday, I will probably be putting up some footage as pertaining as far as that is concerned, so you'll kind of get to meet the people that are going to be coming on to NSU, and you'll get to know which guys were selected for a Rosemead contract, and you'll get to know them personally as they get to come on, and the conversations that may be had. We're going to be as professional as we can on site, but off site is going to be, you know, exactly what it is. Hopefully I can even dodge into their lives, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to make a reality series or nothing like that, but just this is my life. And there's a reason why I've been connected to these people, why they've been made available to my shit, to my dream, excuse me, and how it is that I'll be able to help them in theirs. Yeah, so look forward to Saturday. Look forward to meeting the first founding five, or whatever you want to call it, of NSU. This is going to be my first official group of employees that are going out to Rosemead. This is my first official contract as an insured company. I still got to get my workers' compensation. I still got to get bonded. So if you're watching this, as of June 26th, I am not bonded and I don't have workers' compensation, but I will. So this, upon agreement, I've made an agreement with the contractor to make sure that my first payment will put me under compliance with my workers' compensation. So therefore, once again, I want to be known as trusted. I want to be known as reliable just as much as my workers and everything that's going to come with it. So I hate to say names or drop names, but if you heard of East Ridge, labor ready, people ready, I'm coming for your head, baby. I'm coming for your head, baby. And I ain't talking about with blonde hair. All right, so have a blessed one. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your attention more than anything, because if I don't get that, then I don't get nothing. And I mean that. So thank you so much. Have a great day. I mean that. Over and out.